Hi, I'm Janice Murphy Rising, and this is Yoga for Your Mental Health. Today, as part of the depression series, I'm talking to you about insomnia. Insomnia is something that a lot of people are experiencing, especially during a pandemic. And doesn't that make sense considering that one of the causes of insomnia is extremely stressful situations? Um, so, I recommended that people in my practice and I myself have been doing a lot more sleep hygiene lately. Today I'm going to show you two very simple things that you can do with yoga. Cats are saying hi. That will help you with insomnia. Let's get started. Great things about cats is oftentimes they want to be involved in your yoga practice, so there might be one that appears in just a moment. So these are two practices that are gentle and a good complementary support for your mental health. Please keep in mind if you are experiencing insomnia and you need to talk to your medical provider, that's always a better option. Insomnia is something that can be part of depression or anxiety or other mental health disorders, but it's always important to rule out a medical disorder before you do a complementary practice. So one thing that's really helpful with insomnia is throughout the day, because we are sitting and standing a lot, our backs and hamstrings especially get very tight. And so any forward poses, if you have a yoga practice, is a really good idea. And if you don't have a yoga practice, these two are very simple. I recommend doing them when you're already warmed up. Take maybe a 5-minute walk beforehand or take a shower. And it's also better to do forward bends at night because your body is a little bit more warmed up and it's less likely to produce an injury. So the first one I'm going to recommend, and you don't need a yoga mat for these. If you'd like, you can do them throughout the day, or you can do them as part of your, maybe after you brush your teeth or before, as part of your routine, is cat-cow. Now cat-cow is both a quad yoga stretch because it's on all fours, and it's also a back bend and a forward bend. And so I'd have you keep in mind as you're doing this is just making sure that your palms and your knees line up. You've got a little bit of connection to your core, but you're not sucking in for dear life. You're gonna exhale and really get into the cat part of the stretch. And I like to pull back just a little bit so that my sits bones come over my heels. And then just nice gentle inhale. Don't you worry about arching the body too much because we're not trying to open up at night. You can do that more during the day because back bends help to increase your energy. And then nice just big exhale. See, as you're doing this, if you can have double the amount of inhale. So breathing in maybe for like 4 counts and then exhaling for 8 counts. And I recommend doing this until you feel a shift in your body. Don't worry about for how long or for how many repetitions. Just follow your breath and pay attention to your body so that you can build more of a relationship with your body in doing these stretches. You should feel a stretch through your low back and through your shoulders. Oh, and that feels good to me, so I'm going to stop. And the next one is child pose. There's lots of different ways to do child pose. If you need some props, I recommend maybe just getting a pillow for your head. You can also get a pillow for your knees if you'd like and put it under here. When I have insomnia in the middle of the night and I don't want to get out of bed, I just take all my pillows up and I just prop myself up and I lean down on one side. So I'm almost in child pose right now. So child pose is very simply bringing your bum back onto your sits bones. There's another cat. Told you they like yoga. And then if I'm in bed, I'm just going to lean on one side. Probably won't have earrings or a cat with me. He might jump on my back in a minute. And another option, if you want to stretch more through your shoulders, hi monkey, is you can bring your arms extended. And here it's not as easy to get a breath through your belly, and so imagine that you can breathe through the side of your body, and that'll help you. And then the last one, of course, sometimes people don't feel good stretching their arms forward, so it's also okay just to bring your arms down to your side and just bring your forehead down. Your body is going to tell you what feels best for you, and so you do the child pose and the cat-cow that feels best for you. I recommend just doing that as part of your evening routine. If you think about it during your day, just to give yourself a yoga break, that would be really helpful as well. If you like this series, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned for a Yoga for Mental Health series that I'll be doing this fall. Take care and be well.